What's up, it's you for today's video with a full Avery team. Now, Avery is the other rival in the Sword and Shield expansion, and I thought I'd do it because I already did Clara before. If you people want to check me out on Twitch, make sure you do. The link is in the description of the video, twitch.tv/PIMPNITE. I do all my battles there. I battle my fans. I battle like randoms. We do shiny hunts, other games. It's so much fun, and yeah, check it out in the description of the video. Today we got 2 battles, and this was a pretty fun team to use. However, it was really difficult because I was only allowed 4 Pokemon. This was a battle against Lewis on my Twitch as well. Now, the first Pokemon we got here is the Milotics. It's like, how am I going to take a Milotic out with this team? Now, in these sort of teams, right, I use the exact Pokemon that the, obviously in this case, that Avery used, and I use the exact movesets too. So we got Psychic, Air Slash, Energy Ball, and Future Sight. Now, obviously, the EVs I do myself and the items as well, but essentially, I'm using the same Pokemon and the same moves. So first thing I'm going to lead with the Swiggity Swoopat. I'm going to pop up that Future Sight there to see how much damage it does. Milotic is going to take me out with 1 Ice Beam. I thought I may be able to live that one, but nope, Swoopat is going to go down in 1 hit. So I've lost 1 team member already, which is really bad. Next up is Rapidash here. This has got such an amazing moveset. It's a special set, and it's not too good. So Psychic, Mystical Fire, Quick Attack, and Dazzling Gleam. Well, at least it's got Quick Attack, right, guys? So the EVs on this one were Max Speed and Max Special Attack. The Swoopat was exactly the same in EVs too. So we're going to get the nice hit there from the Future side. Now, Rapidash doesn't really have a lot of offense on the Special side. And as you people know, that Milotic is very bulky as well. So it's going to be going for a Aqua Ring, which is really bad there. I don't want this thing to recover at all. So going for the Psychic there, really hoping for maybe a Special Defense drop. Then I was like, oh, it might have competitive. That could be bad. Then I was like, that did enough damage anyway, so I was happy with that. So now the Milotic is going to go for a Surf against my Rapidash, almost taking me out there. I do live on the 8 health, and now we got now we got the Future Sight damage. Sorry, my Future was a couple of turns too early. So Milotic is going to be going down, and next Pokemon is the Beware. So this is a shiny Beware. So like, looks pretty nice. Don't mind shiny Beware. Okay, also this was a 4v4 too, so the opponent was nice enough to bring 4 Pokemon because I was bringing 4. And once again, I don't mind if people bring like a full team of 6, right? That's just how it goes sometimes. So Beware is going to get one-shotted there by the Psychic, and that's really good. I took out another Pokemon out. However, Rapidash does have the Life Orb as the item, and it is going to go down. Now, the item on Swoopat was Potato Berry was simple, so maybe if I can get like a particular health range, low health range, it would activate and give me a nice boost there. So the next Pokemon is Como. My team was actually fairly good against 2 of these Pokemon. There was 1 Pokemon I was really scared against too. So we got Psychic and Shadow Ball as the main moves that I'm going to use. I've also got Reflect as well. So going for that Savage Psychic there on the Como, it's going to get dropped in 1 shot. I do have the Life Orb as the item too, as a, with the magic guard ability. Very powerful. So once again, max speed, max special attack. Last Pokemon they've got is the Hydreigon, and I was like, man, what am I going to do to this? I was like, maybe a Tri-Attack Freeze Hacks? I'm not sure. Like, I couldn't do Psychic. I mean, that was really my only option to do. So obviously, I knew they were going to Dynamax a Hydreigon. It was such a good Pokemon against this team. Now, we got 1 big old Hydreigon. I know that Alakazam will not live this turn. Like, it could literally take me out in 1 shot. I actually did think about running a Focus Sash on it if I came across any powerful Dark types, you know, like Hydreigon, but I was like, nah, I'm going to go for power. So go for the Tri-Attack there. Does okay damage, I guess. No hacks or anything like that. And now it's going to take me out, I'm assuming, with a Dank Pulse. So down goes my Alakazam. Now I've only got 1 more Pokemon left, and that is going to be the Slowbro. So on Avery's team, and obviously, of course, on Clara's team too, they've got the Slowbro. They've both got the exactly same Slowbro. So we've got Shell, Sidearm, Scald, Focus Miss, and Psychic. So what I wanted to do here, right, is I went max health and max special attack. I had the Quick Draw as the item, and I used Quick Draw, obviously, as the ability. So I just, like, made it really bulky in hopes that I'll go first. So we're going to be going with the Dynamax Slowbro, and once again, I'm only allowed to Dynamax the Pokemon they Dynamax, so that was also part of the challenge. So we got 1 big Slowbro there. I'm actually looking forward. I'm assuming we're going to get a Slowking, right, in the next expansion. I'm really looking forward to that expansion too. Let me know in the comment section if you are. So we got a Max Darkness here on my Slowbro. The only reason I lived that was because I Dynamax, and I don't live it very well, and that's going to be super effective too. And that's going to drop my special defense. Not that it matters because I'm on 1 health, right? So I go for that Max Knuckle. I could have gone for Focus Mist, but I knew that it wouldn't take it out. So I went for Max Knuckle and hoped that maybe I could get a quick draw here with the Quick Claw or Quick Draw to outspeed it. So here it is, people. I'm going to be going for a Max Knuckle. I know the next one could definitely take it out. I can't go for any move probably apart from that. I could go for Max Ooze. I know that it won't take it out. Max Guys, I can't do anything. So I go for it, and I don't get the Quick Draw or the Quick Claw. This was actually very infuriating because I did a lot. I want to say this right now. I did a lot of battles with this team, right? And with this Slowbro, the Quick Draw and Quick Claw would hardly ever activate. And all the other times that I've used it, it activates, you know, it activates a fair lot of the time. Like, I'll get at least a few activations during the battle. Anyway, thank you for the battle, Lewis. Actually, today we don't have 2 battles. We've got 3 battles. Sorry about that. We have like... I thought we had a really long battle at the start, but we got 3. Next battle here against my name is Jay, and we got an interesting team here. We got a Basculin lead, and I'm going to be leading off with the Rapidash this time. So Rapidash is a Jolly Nature. If I didn't, sorry, not Jolly Nature, Timid Nature. Sorry, I thought I was running a physical one, not a special one, and we're going to be going with speed and obviously special attack there. So I was like, well, Basculin can get hit pretty hard with the Psychic with Life Orb. At least it's stab. It's not amazing, but Basculin's defenses are not very good at all. So Psychic actually fails to take it out, and now it's going to go for a Whirlpool. It's like, okay, Whirlpool. Is this a bulky Basculin? a big BP. So the Basculin has got leftovers as the item. So like, okay, it's a bulky Basculin. I was actually kind of curious how it lived that Psychic too. I'm not saying that Rapidash's special attack is anything amazing, but you know, when you look at Basculin's like horrible defenses, yeah, it's quite a surprise to live. So now it's going to go for Protect, so it's definitely bulky. I'm assuming it's like, I don't know, max health and max special defense, or at least max health and max defense, and it's going to be like a trapping set. So it's got leftovers as the item, Protect, and Whirlpool. And I'm assuming it's got like some form of like, I don't know, some form of maybe recovery or something along those lines, right? But I'm not going to be able to give it the chance to do that. I don't want to use rest or anything along those lines, so I'm going to be going for a second Psychic. They could go for a double Protect, but you know, inevitably I'm going to be able to take them out. So Basculin is going to be going down there with a crit. I love how I got the crit like right then. Like, I wish I got the crit like first up. So they are running a special theme team here, people. You may actually remember this theme team from my channel. It's a Basculin team. So a full Basculin team. I recently did one myself. I think I did it about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So if you really like Basculin, you can check it out on my channel too. I did 6 Basculin. Okay, so actually, no, I did 4 Basculin. So we got the Rapidash here, going for another Psychic. This Basculin was a lot bulky. I was like, man, okay, this is the bulky Basculin. And now it's going to go for Assurance, and Assurance is going to take my Rapidash out. I'd say that other Basculin is probably like max health or something like that, or max defense. So definitely, like, this one was like way bulkier. So the next Swoobat, not 2 Swoobat, only 1 Swoobat, Hacker Exposed. I can go for, right, a Future Sight, and then hopefully it'll do enough damage for me to actually activate the Potato Bear. That's what I want, right? So we got an Assurance here. It's going to play a little bit of High Five for my wings, and it does about half health. So I'm like, okay, this is definitely going to be able to, you know, take me very close to my Potato Berry. But what if it doesn't take me close to my Potato Berry? That could be a big problem. So I went for an Air Sash to try and get a couple of flinch here to put it in range of the KO there, and it didn't actually get a flinch. Now it's going to go for Assurance, and it does put me in Potato Berry range. So, okay, that's good. That's kind of good. I was thinking about just going for Energy Ball, and I thought, no, I may as well get the Potato Berry and, you know, then take it out. So I got the Potato Berry boost, which is really good. Now I can go for an Energy Ball. That's super effective. I've got Psychic, and I've got a bunch of other moves too. So I go for the Energy Ball here. Once again, I'm running, on this one, I'm running Timid Nature. Swoobat's a very fast Pokemon, and its special attack actually isn't all that great. But once you get some boosts from, you know, like a Calm Mind or something like that, it's actually really good with Simple. So next Basculin, we got, obviously this is the blue and the red Basculin team. We got an Endure, so instead of attacking me, it's going to be going for Endure. It's like, okay, maybe it's got like a weakness policy. So going for that Energy Ball there, and Basculin is going to live on 1 health, the merchant available, and I get a crit on that one too. And once again, that crit didn't even matter. So Basculin is going to be eating a berry. It's like, one is going to be Salac, or but it's got Lychee. So I'm like, okay, Lychee Berry. I think that it might actually, I'm thinking I might go for a Future Sight here, and then actually aim that Future Sight at the next Pokemon and revenge KO this one, right? So I can get like 2 attacks against the Pokemon. Now, I could have easily taken it out there, but I wanted to get that one, the future sight up first. I actually thought I was going to get outsped. So down goes my Swoobat, and it's got flails. That's really, really bad. I'm going to bring in my Alakazam here. I know that I can take Basculin out. It's only on 1 health. Now, I wanted to set up, I was actually thinking about setting up a Reflect here, because I knew there's going to be like a physical Basculin eventually. So going for the Tri-Attack, my Basculin, well, their Basculin is going to get wrecked, right? Now, I haven't seen a physical Basculin, and I know that Basculin gets moves like Aqua Jet. You know, it's got adaptability and waterfall or liquidation. It's very, very powerful, right? So I got to make sure when that Basculin comes out, and, you know, I take it out for it, and, you know, takes me up. So go for this Psychic here. This is the Psychic with the Life Orb, and the next Basculin gets absolutely dominated. I wasn't sure if that was a physical one or not. You know, who knows? There's 6 of these little fish. So the next Basculin's going to be coming out here. I'm starting to think, is we're going to get an Aqua Jet one soon? Like, an Aqua Jet adaptability would need, I'd say it would take my Alakazam out in one shot if it had Choice Band, right? So, we got the final Gambit. Instead of doing a physical one, it's going to be a Choice Scarf final Gambit. Said Alakazam gets bodied, and so does the other Basculin. Now, I do remember, I'm not sure if this has happened to anyone before, but in X and Y, you can catch a Basculin or you can catch Basculins the shiny, right? Chain fishing, or you just going for Basculin in general shiny. And it has Final Gambit as a move, right? So when you try and catch it shiny, it'll go Final Gambit and then you'll lose your shiny. Has that ever happened to anyone before? Like, let me know in the comments section. And I've actually seen it happen. It's very heartbreaking. So the last Pokemon is Basculin, and we're going to have one real big fish here. It's going to be the red stripe Basculin. I remember back when I did this Basculin team, it was a very, very hard team to do because they weren't really bulky, you know. And even in Dynamax, it wasn't anything super, super tanky. So we've got my Slowbro as the last Pokemon. It's going to be a double Dynamax at the end. And normally, almost every single time I did a battle with this team, I would Dynamax a Slowbro at the end, right? And I also thought, I was looking in the rivals, like summary about them, right? That would Dynamax their Pokemon as soon as possible. So I was like, well, as soon as I send Slowbro out, I'll try and Dynamax. You know, within reason, right? So the Basculin is going to be going for a Max Quake here on my Slowbro. It's close to a 3-hit KO. It's very, very close. So Basculin's going to go for, get a special defense drop from that. I'm going to be going for a Max Ooze here. Now, the problem about getting a special defense drop, I'm not going to be able to do as much damage as I would have liked there. So Max Ooze doesn't do as much. Here I was thinking maybe I can get like, you know, like another Max Ooze or maybe a Quick Draw or a Quick Claw, and the next one will hopefully take it out. I finally get a Quick Draw. It's such a drought of getting those activations there. So go for that Max Ooze on the Basculin. This time it's at neutral, and it almost takes out. It was very, very close. I'm like, okay, the next one is going to take it out. However, we got a little bit of a problem here, people. It still is one more turn on the Basculin's Dynamax, and same with the Slowbro, and I get critted again. I get credited by the, I say that would have been like Earthquake or Bulldoze or something like that. So Basculin is going to get a Special Defense Rise there. I know that I can take out this turn. But the thing, right, is I have to be able to outspeed it. And there's only one way I can outspeed it. Whether Quick Claw activates or Quick Draw activates. So both of these together is a 36% chance of happening. So it's pretty decent. And Basculin is going to outspeed me. And Slowbro does not get the activation. That was the first time... I think that was the first time I even got the ability to activate in about 3 or 4 battles. And that's actually really lucky, but really unlucky at the same time. Anyway, that was a super cool team. I've used exactly the same team myself, except I did 2 red and 2 blue, and like, you know, I did like the shiny, like 1 shiny of each. So I only used 4 Pokemon. So it was probably even harder to use, definitely harder to use than 6. Anyway, last battle today, this one was against Scarlet. We haven't battled for a little while, and this was an interesting battle as well, to say the least. Now, I will say, like all the battles that I did, Quick Draw would hardly ever activate. I think I might have got, I don't think I got any activations. That was the first battle, or one of the very few battles that I even got like 1 activation at all. So just keep that one in mind. So the first Pokemon here is the Meowth. It's going to be going for a Psychic. Not for a Psychic Meowth. A Fake Out Meowth. God dang. You know what? The top comment better be, Meowth was going to go for a Psychic. Okay, so Meowth is going to go for a U-turn there. Swoobat's defenses aren't the greatest in the world, so it's going to hurt me a lot with the, fake out and U-turn. So, Meowth is going to be swapping into the Espeon here. Now, this Espeon was quite a funny set, right? You'll see so in a second. So, all I can do is go for Air Sash and try and get some maybe flinches against this set. I was like, man, without a Potato Berry boost, this is not going to do too much. So, it's about a 25 hit KO, and now the Espeon's going to go for Future Sight, so we both have Future Sight. So I was like, okay, and the Espeon is very bulky too with leftovers, so I'm like, there's no way Swoobat's going to be able to take this one out. Now, if it does have Future Sight, right, there is a small chance that Swoobat, depending on what the EVs are, of course, that Swoobat may actually live this, and it might be able to get like a Potato Berry boost if it hit, obviously if I end up, like, number one, I've got to live right, and number two, I wasn't like worried about it landing in like the health zone for, the berry to activate, right? So the other move they got is Charm on there, which is pretty smart because I'm guessing they're building this as a max health, max special defense set. So Future Sight drops and Swoobat also drops, so there's nothing I can do about that. I didn't really want to swap that into any of the other Pokemon too. I wanted like a fresh swap in with my team. So this is definitely going to be a threat. So what I'm thinking about doing is going to Alakazam and just going for Shadow Ball. That's the best I can possibly do here. And I also thought I may get an opportunity to set up Reflect. Maybe around that Meowth. If that Meowth comes back in, that could be a problem. Like Fake Out will hit me fairly hard. So go for the Shadow Ball on the Espeon. I wasn't sure if it would take it out in one shot because obviously it was built very, specially. And now it's going to get a Future Sight off. So as I was saying about the Espeon, I'm assuming they were running max health and max special defense, and they had Charm to drop the attack of the Pokemon. So, nice little stalling set there too. So my next attack here, I was thinking, rather than go for Shadow Ball, let's go for Reflect. Let's prepare for that Meowth to come in, and I get a couple of turns of Reflect, right? It's kind of interesting that I got it. So instead of going for Protect or anything like that, the Espeon is going to go for Charm. I guess just assuming if I had a physical move, like, I don't even think Alakazam's ever had a physical move on any of, like, I'm trying to think of all the people, like, gym leaders, rivals that have used Alakazam before. I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't know, maybe someone could, if you can mention, like, think of it off the top of your head, go for it in the comment section. I can't remember, everything. Usually it's got special moves. So I'm going to hit by the Future Sight there. Look how much damage they did. That did a lot. Definitely make special attack. So Meowth is going to come in there on 1 health. It's going to go for the Fake Out like I knew that it would. It still did a fair bit of damage because Alakazam is, it's basically a glass cannon. So I can go for any move to take out the Meowth here. I mean, except for a Flake, right? So now Alakazam is going to go for the Tri Attack there and take the Meowth out. So I've taken Meowth out and the Espeon, and I've lost my Swoobat. So I've got 3 more Pokemon left, and we've got 4 more to deal with. So in comes the Ninetales. It doesn't have any like snow or anything like that, which is really good. The best move, once again, I can go for is Psychic. Now, out of this team, Alakazam was probably the best. Well, Alakazam and Slowbro were the best Pokemon. Alakazam was good at dealing out a lot of damage, but usually he couldn't really take much of a hit, right? So we've got a very interesting set here. We've got Power Herb, and we've got a Solar Beam Ninetales. So, like, okay. That's interesting. And the Solar Beam is obviously going to be way too much for Alakazam to leave. It already took some hits prior and is going to be going down. So I've got Slowbro left, and the Reflect is going to wear off. Next Pokemon is Rapidash. So I was like, okay, Rapidash, I should be able to outspeed this Ninetale, or even if I don't outspeed it, I've got Mystical Fire. That should definitely take it out. And, I was quite confident of that one. Also, I could drop the special attack of the other Pokemon, too. So, we got the Ninetales going for Ice Beam against me. Does some pretty good damage there. I don't get free sacks, which is nice. And, Mystical Fire is going to be way too much for the Ninetales live. And I've taken half the team out now. But, unfortunately, I've lost half my team in the process. So, Life Orb is going to put me under half health. And the next Pokemon we got is the Is it Tranquil? Man, I've forgotten this Pokemon's name. I'm pretty sure it's Tranquil. There's like a few Pokemon. Like, I've played Pokemon forever, right? But sometimes for me, right, I'll get to a point where a Pokemon comes out and I just can't remember its name. It's not that I can't remember it. It's more like the fact that I'm just having like a mental blank of it. Let's say this. It doesn't even have to be Pokemon. It could be anything, right? Something you know so well, but then you just look and be like, what is that called again? I'm not sure. I have those little moments all the time. So anyway, I managed to take that out with my Rapidash, which is kind of nice. And we got the Staryu coming in here. Now, I'm not sure if Skylar's running a theme team here. I'm probably having one of those moments again. But if she is running a theme team, let me know in the comments section. And I'm sure I'll read the comments. I usually like reading the comments over breakfast. So like every day, what I'll do, right, is I'll open my phone and open the YouTube app, and I'll read all the comments that I have on the latest video, and throughout the day as well on the videos. So yeah, commenting is good. I definitely do go read over them. I have a chuckle every day. Usually have some pretty interesting comments. So we got Dynamax Slowbro here. I want to take out this Staryu, and hopefully I can. So Staryu's going to go for the Hydro Pump. Does some pretty impressive damage considering. I'm going to be going for a Max Ooze here, trying to boost my special attack, and Staryu is going to get one shot at there. I don't think it was Everlight or anything like that. It actually would have lived if it was Everlight. So I'm saying this is probably more of an offensive step. So the last Pokemon is the Primarina. So I was like, okay, this is quite good. I can go for just another boost in special attack from my poison type move, and then I should be able to take it out. Like, I don't see it be able to one-shot Slowbro. I have taken a little bit of damage, but I'm in a pretty good place now. The Primarina is going to be able to get a Dynamax for sure. So I get a quick draw, which is nice. If that means I'll be able to get an extra hit on the Primarina at +1 in special attack. So that's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to be nice and super effective as well. So the best Primarina can do against me, I'm assuming, is like some sort of like water type move. Something like that. I'm not sure if it's going to be physical or special either. But I know that Slowbro will be able to take it. So it's fairly tanky. Or most Pokemon are tanky in Dynamax. So firstly, before I can even attack the Primarina, it's going to go for the Max Guard. Obviously to stall out my Dynamax, right? So that's a good play. I can't get like another boost in special attack until now. So Quick Draw meant nothing. I was like, dang. So go for Max Ooze again, and I get Quick Claw. It's like, man, it's all happening now. So I got the Quick Draw, then the Quick Claw. So go for the Max Ooze on the Primarina. Does some thumping damage there, doing 3/4 to Primarina in Dynamax, which is really nice. And I've got +2 in special attack now. Now, Primarina is going to go for Max Guys. I don't know what this is coming off, rather it's special or physical. I'm assuming that's probably going to be physical, judging on the damage there. I'm not too sure. But basically, I don't want to take another attack from that because I'll be out of Dynamax and the rain will be up too. So that's going to be doing, a fair lot of damage to my Slowbro. Possibly could definitely take me out here. So I'm going to go for a shell side arm here, and hopefully I can live this attack and take the Primarina out. I've also done like a lot of damage, and then I get another Quick Draw. I was like super lucky there. I finally got some good luck on the ability. I got Quick Draw, Quick Claw, then Quick Draw again. So 3 in a row. Like, that was awesome. Thank you for the battle, Skylar, and hope you people enjoyed all 3 of these battles. It's a really challenging and fun team to do. I'll see you with some Pokemon sweeps hopefully tomorrow, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.